My dear friend, have you ever paused amidst the noise of the daily news and felt a shiver of recognition? It is as if the headlines flashing before our eyes, images of conflict, the rise of cold machinery, the hardening of the human heart, are not merely reports of the present, but ancient echoes reverberating through time. What if the chaos we witness is actually the distant sound of trumpets, announcing that the horizon of history is finally drawing near? I share this with you today, not to sow fear, but to awaken a dormant knowing within your soul. There is a shift occurring in the spiritual atmosphere, a trembling that few perceive, but all will eventually feel. The divine is speaking, and the prophecies are no longer ink on a page. They are breathing, living realities unfolding before us. Uldra, the prophetic clock and the illusion of peace. Consider the geography of the sacred. The conflicts in the East are not merely geopolitical struggles over land and borders, they are the ticking of a cosmic clock. As we watch nations align in shadows, forming coalitions that mirror the visions of Ezekiel and Daniel, we are witnessing the stage being set for a drama written before the foundations of the world. Jerusalem remains the heavy stone, the epicenter where the spiritual and the physical collide. Yet in this era of turmoil, be wary of the siren song of peace. There is a peace the world gives, a peace signed with ink, born of compromise and political convenience. And there is the peace of the kingdom. The ancients warned us that when humanity cries out peace and safety without the Prince of Peace, sudden unraveling follows. We see leaders and nations striving to stitch together a utopia without the thread of the divine. This is the great illusion, the belief that we can build a tower to the heavens, a perfect society, while our foundations rest on the shifting sands of human pride. The false light and the silicon altar. We are living in the age of the false light. It is a luminosity that dazzles but does not warm. It promises knowledge, connection, and godlike power, yet it leaves the soul starving. Nowhere is this more evident than in our surrender to the new altars of technology. We call it artificial intelligence, but spiritually, it represents the ultimate displacement, the attempt to replace the discernment of the Holy Spirit with the logic of the algorithm. Think of how easily we have traded the quiet intimacy of the secret place for the glowing screens that know our thoughts, predict our desires, and shape our perceived reality. We are building a global mind that seeks to govern without God. This is not just technological advancement, it is the modern Tower of Babel. It offers a counterfeit omniscience, promising to solve the riddles of existence while slowly eroding the need for faith. But remember, the Spirit does not dwell in circuits. He dwells in the broken and contrite heart. Through the winter of the soul, perhaps the most tragic sign of all is not seen on a map, but felt in the chest. We are witnessing the great cooling, a spiritual winter where the love of many has grown cold. We have become spectators of suffering, scrolling past tragedy with dry eyes, our capacity for empathy calloused by the sheer volume of pain we consume. This fatigue of compassion is the fever of the end times. When we stop seeing the divine image in our neighbor, when cruelty becomes entertainment and indifference becomes a defense mechanism, we know the hour is late. But here lies the secret. The antidote to a cold world is not to retreat, but to burn brighter. As the shadows lengthen, the light of a single candle becomes all the more piercing. The groan of creation and the call to the remnant. Even the earth beneath our feet testifies. The storms, the tremors, the unyielding seasons, these are not random fury. They are the labor pains of creation. The natural world is groaning, longing for redemption, waiting for the sons and daughters of God to take their rightful place as stewards and healers. The chaos of nature reflects the chaos of the human spirit. As we return to the Creator, we begin to participate in the restoration of all things. An invitation to the watchman. If these words resonate within the chambers of your heart, it is because you are being called to be a watchman. The time for spiritual slumber is over. Do not let the noise of the world drown out the whisper of the Spirit. You are invited to go deeper, to move beyond surface-level religion into the profound waters of biblical wisdom. Whether through deep study, as offered in the resources we share, or through the quiet surrender of your daily prayer, the command is the same. Awake. Do not look at the darkness and despair. Look at it and prepare. For the darker the night, the sooner the dawn. The King is returning, not to a world that has fixed itself, but to a bride who has kept her lamp burning against the wind. Let this be your prayer and your password today. I am awake to the kingdom. If you feel this stirring, let it be known. Unsubscribe from the narrative of fear and subscribe your life to the narrative of hope. The signs are not the end, they are the beginning of forever. Peace be with you.